If you have high cholesterol, avoid these 7 foods now. Did you know that nearly 25 million adults in the United States have dangerously high cholesterol levels? If you're like me, you want to live a long, healthy life, and that means keeping your cholesterol levels in check. Many of us might not realize it, but what we eat daily could be silently raising our cholesterol to dangerous levels. In today's video, I'm going to share 7 foods you should avoid if you have high cholesterol. But don't go away just yet, because at the end, I'll also talk about some foods that may help lower cholesterol naturally. And remember, while I'm here to guide you, always consult with a healthcare professional for advice that's tailored just for you. Now, let's start the video. 1. Fried foods. We need to talk about the oils used to fry these foods. Most fried foods are cooked in hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils, which are notorious for being high in trans fats. Now, trans fats are like the villains in this story. They are harmful because they raise your LDL, or bad cholesterol, while simultaneously lowering your HDL, the good cholesterol. And it doesn't stop there. The liver, which plays a major role in managing cholesterol levels, ends up having to work overtime to process these trans fats. The result? More LDL cholesterol is floating around in your bloodstream, making your arteries more prone to clogging. According to the BMJ, frying increases food's fat content and energy density while breaking down oils, creating harmful trans fats. Studies, especially in Spain and Italy, link fried foods to higher risks of obesity, high blood pressure, and lower beneficial cholesterol. Though frying makes food tasty and crunchy, frequent consumption, especially with reused oils, poses health risks like obesity and heart issues. 2. Full-fat dairy products. The primary issue with full-fat dairy is its high saturated fat content. Saturated fats are found in abundance in these products, and when you consume them in excess, they start to mess with the balance of cholesterol in your body. Saturated fats trigger your liver to produce more LDL cholesterol. This extra LDL then starts to accumulate in your bloodstream, sticking to the walls of your arteries and contributing to plaque formation. Over time, these plaques make the arteries narrow and stiff, restricting blood flow and putting a lot of stress on your cardiovascular system. Another culprit in full-fat dairy is dietary cholesterol itself, which is present in these rich products. While not everyone responds to dietary cholesterol in the same way, for many people with high cholesterol, consuming foods like full-fat cheese and butter may cause a spike in blood cholesterol levels. Your body ends up absorbing extra cholesterol from these foods, which then raises the total cholesterol count in your blood. The National Library of Medicine confirmed that cardiovascular diseases are a leading cause of death globally, and diet plays a key role in prevention. Dairy fats were historically viewed negatively due to their saturated fat content, which was thought to raise cholesterol and cardiovascular risk. 3. Red meat. According to the Journal of Nutritional Science, some individuals are more sensitive to both dietary cholesterol and saturated fat, suggesting a need for personalized dietary advice for these groups. And if you belong to these groups, it's better to restrict your red meat consumption. Red meat contains dietary cholesterol, which in combination with saturated fats may have a significant impact on your cholesterol levels. For many people, eating foods high in cholesterol leads to more cholesterol being absorbed into the bloodstream. When you consume red meat regularly, the dietary cholesterol adds to the LDL cholesterol that's already being produced by your liver due to saturated fats. This double hit raises your overall cholesterol level, creating a buildup of fatty plaques in the arteries. These plaques may eventually block blood flow, which is why people with high cholesterol are more at risk of heart disease and even stroke. Moreover, red meat often comes with a lot of added calories, especially when it's prepared with rich marinades or sauces. Extra calories, particularly from fatty cuts of red meat, may lead to weight gain. Carrying extra weight around your midsection is a big risk factor for high cholesterol. As body fat increases, your body starts to process fats and sugars differently. Excess weight also leads to a condition called insulin resistance, which makes it harder for your liver to regulate cholesterol properly. As a result, your LDL cholesterol levels climb even higher, putting more stress on your cardiovascular system. 4. Processed meats. Processed meats are loaded with salt, not just for flavor but also as a preservative to keep them fresh. The problem with all that sodium is that it leads to higher blood pressure, which puts more strain on your heart. And when you combine high blood pressure with elevated cholesterol, it creates a perfect storm for your cardiovascular health. Sodium causes your body to retain water, which increases blood volume and forces your heart to work harder to pump it through narrowed arteries. This added stress means that any cholesterol deposits in your arteries may become even more dangerous, leading to an increased risk of plaque rupture and heart disease. Another major issue with processed meats is the presence of nitrates and nitrites. These are chemicals used to preserve the color and flavor of the meats. Unfortunately, once inside your body, these chemicals may be converted into harmful compounds known as nitrosamines. Nitrosamines are linked to inflammation in the blood vessels, and inflammation makes it easier for cholesterol to stick to the artery walls. This combination of inflammation and high cholesterol is severe news for your heart. It encourages the development of plaque that restricts blood flow, which over time may lead to severe cardiovascular events. According to American Diabetes Care, replacing meat with plant-based proteins may reduce the risks of diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. 5. Baked goods and pastries. If you've got high cholesterol, baked goods and pastries are something you should think twice about before indulging. They might look tempting on the bakery shelf, but those flaky croissants, sugary donuts, and buttery muffins come with a lot of hidden dangers that may wreak havoc on your cholesterol. One ingredient that makes baked goods problematic is refined sugar. Most pastries are packed with sugar, which doesn't just spike your blood sugar levels, it also contributes to weight gain, particularly around your belly. And when you carry extra weight, it impacts how your body manages cholesterol. The liver, which is supposed to regulate cholesterol, ends up producing more LDL cholesterol when there's an abundance of refined sugar in your diet. This leads to more cholesterol circulating in the blood, increasing the risk of arterial plaque buildup. Plus, high sugar levels are linked to increased inflammation throughout the body, and inflammation is a key player in damaging blood vessels, making them more susceptible to cholesterol deposits. Moreover, baked goods and pastries are high in refined carbohydrates. These refined carbs are quickly broken down into sugar in your body, causing rapid spikes in blood glucose levels. When this happens repeatedly, it leads to insulin resistance, a condition where your cells don't respond properly to insulin, which means more sugar stays in your blood. Insulin resistance also signals the liver to produce more cholesterol, leading to elevated levels of LDL cholesterol. This increased cholesterol, combined with the inflammation caused by fluctuating sugar levels, is a dangerous combination for your heart. Your arteries become less elastic and more prone to plaque buildup, which ultimately restricts blood flow and puts you at a higher risk of cardiovascular problems. The Nurses' Health Study found that high glycemic diets increase the risk of coronary heart disease and stroke, while low glycemic index diets improve cholesterol and triglyceride levels. 6. Butter and margarine. Butter is packed with saturated fats. When you eat foods high in saturated fats, like butter, it causes your liver to increase the production of LDL cholesterol. This type of cholesterol may start building up in your arteries, creating a thick, waxy plaque. Over time, this plaque restricts blood flow, making your heart work harder to push blood through narrow arteries. The more LDL you have, the greater the risk that your arteries will clog, putting you at increased risk for heart disease and even heart attacks. Then there's margarine. You might think margarine is a healthier alternative to butter because it's made from vegetable oils, but here's the catch: many types of margarine are loaded with trans fats. Trans fats are notorious for being one of the worst types of fats for your heart. They not only raise your LDL cholesterol, but also lower your HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol that helps clean out excess cholesterol from your arteries. This double whammy of increasing bad cholesterol while decreasing the good one leads to an unhealthy cholesterol ratio, making your arteries more prone to blockage. A PubMed study found that butter intake raised total and LDL cholesterol more than olive oil and a habitual diet. The study concluded that people with high cholesterol should limit butter intake, while moderate butter intake may be acceptable for those with normal cholesterol levels. 7. Fast food. Behind those crispy fries, juicy burgers, and deep-fried chicken lies a whole lot of risk for your heart and arteries. Some fast food items use partially hydrogenated oils for frying, which are high in trans fats. Trans fats are particularly harmful because they raise LDL cholesterol. This imbalance means more cholesterol stays in your bloodstream, making it easier for plaque to form and cause artery blockages. It's one of the reasons why regular consumption of fast food is so strongly linked to cardiovascular issues. Whether it's the bun on your burger, the sugary sodas, or the desserts, the refined carbs found in them quickly convert into sugar in your body, leading to rapid spikes in blood glucose. This sugar spike prompts your body to produce more insulin, and if this keeps happening over time, it may lead to insulin resistance. When insulin resistance develops, it also impacts how your liver regulates cholesterol. At the same time, refined carbs contribute to weight gain, especially around the belly, which further increases cholesterol production and adds even more stress to your heart. According to the Iranian Journal of Public Health, a study of 201 participants found that students who ate shawarma, a type of fast food, more than 3 times a week were over 8 times more likely to have high cholesterol, and those with obesity were at a 14-fold higher risk. Now that we've talked about the foods you should avoid if you have high cholesterol, let's flip the script. I want to share with you some amazing foods that may actually help lower your cholesterol and improve your heart health. Here are 3 foods to add to your diet chart to keep your cholesterol levels in check. 1. Oats. Oats are one of the best foods you may eat if you're trying to lower your cholesterol. They are rich in a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This fiber is like a sponge that soaks up cholesterol in your digestive system before it may enter your bloodstream. When you eat oats, the beta-glucan forms a gel-like substance in your gut that traps cholesterol and carries it out of your body. Another key element is that oats are whole grains, meaning they're unprocessed and retain all their natural nutrients. Whole grains, like oats, are linked to a healthier cholesterol profile because they help improve the ratio between LDL and HDL cholesterol. Unlike refined grains that have their fiber stripped away, whole oats provide the essential fiber your body needs to manage cholesterol levels effectively. This natural fiber helps slow down digestion, giving your body more time to process fats and sugars and preventing spikes in cholesterol. Additionally, oats are a low glycemic food, which means they don't cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. This is important because when blood sugar levels rise too quickly, it may lead to insulin resistance, a condition that not only affects your sugar levels but also impacts how your body manages cholesterol. By keeping your blood sugar stable, oats help ensure that your liver isn't overproducing cholesterol, helping you maintain a healthy balance. The Royal Society of Chemistry reports that oats may lower cholesterol due to their beta-glucan content. If you're wondering how much you need to eat to see these benefits, consuming about 3 grams of soluble fiber from oats daily may lower LDL cholesterol by about 5 to 10%. That's the equivalent of about 1.5 cups of cooked oatmeal a day. 2. Avocado. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind of fat your body loves. These healthy fats help lower LDL cholesterol. When you replace saturated fats, like those found in butter or red meat, with the monounsaturated fats from avocados, you give your body the tools it needs to reduce LDL levels. At the same time, monounsaturated fats may help maintain or even boost HDL cholesterol. So, avocados help create a better balance between LDL and HDL, making your arteries healthier and reducing the risk of heart disease. Another unique element of avocados is their plant sterol content. Plant sterols are compounds found in small amounts in plants, but avocados have a good concentration of them. These sterols are structured similar to cholesterol, and when you eat foods containing plant sterols, they actually block your body's absorption of dietary cholesterol. This means less cholesterol makes its way into your bloodstream, helping to keep your overall cholesterol levels in check. The plant sterols work hand in hand with the monounsaturated fats and fiber to give you a triple benefit in lowering cholesterol. As for how much you should eat, consuming about half an avocado per day may help reduce LDL cholesterol levels significantly. That's a small amount with big heart health benefits. You may easily add it to salads, spread it on toast, or even blend it into smoothies to get your daily dose. The Journal of Nutrition reports that oxidized LDL is a key factor in atherosclerosis and cardiovascular disease. Antioxidants in foods like fruits, vegetables, and nuts help protect LDL from oxidation. Avocados, rich in healthy fats and antioxidants, may lower harmful small, dense LDL levels when eaten daily. 3. Fatty fish. Fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, may help you manage your cholesterol levels. The magic of fatty fish starts with omega-3 fatty acids. These are essential fats your body can't produce on its own, and they're incredibly beneficial for heart health. Omega-3s are known to reduce levels of triglycerides, which are fats found in your blood that may contribute to cholesterol issues if they're too high. But that's not all. Omega-3s also help lower LDL cholesterol, which is the bad kind that clogs your arteries, while raising HDL cholesterol, the good kind that helps remove cholesterol from your bloodstream. So, by eating fatty fish, you're helping to clean out your arteries and prevent cholesterol buildup, which reduces the risk of heart disease. Another benefit of fatty fish is that it's a lean source of protein, which means you're not consuming the saturated fats that are found in red meat or processed meats. Saturated fats raise LDL cholesterol, so by swapping out those fatty meats for fatty fish, you're reducing the intake of harmful fats and replacing them with heart-healthy fats. Plus, the lean protein in fish supports muscle health and keeps you feeling full, which may help with weight management, a key factor in keeping cholesterol levels in check. According to PubMed, a meta-analysis of 14 trials involving 1,378 individuals found that consuming oily fish significantly reduced triglycerides and increased HDL cholesterol, both important biomarkers for cardiovascular health. To get the full benefits, it's recommended that you eat at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. That's about 3.5 ounces of cooked fish per serving. Whether you grill it, bake it, or add it to a salad, this simple addition to your diet may make a huge difference in how your body handles cholesterol. I hope this helped you get a better idea of what foods might be hurting your heart more than helping it. High cholesterol may feel like an invisible enemy, one we often don't think about until it's too late. But making simple changes to your diet may help lower those cholesterol levels and reduce your risk of serious health issues. After all, taking care of your heart is the key to living your best life. Let's keep moving forward, one healthy choice at a time. Now that we have discussed the many foods that may contribute to an increased level of cholesterol, let's dive into other topics of interest. Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more videos. Shall we? Watch 10 powerful benefits of using Vicks VapoRub. You may also try our video on 10 unexpected Vaseline uses and health benefits you never knew about. Go ahead, click one. Or better yet, watch both and learn more. Will you be avoiding these foods from now on? Let us know in the comments below.